Hey guys, so I saw Wings of Redemption did this video showing you some of the camping stuff he was bringing, and I thought I would do the same. I've got all my stuff put together, and at the same time, I want to do a video letting people know that I'm doing a Minecraft server event on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So up in the corner, I'm going to show you, it's a death race. It's kind of like parkour, except that people have swords. So you kill each other and you race to the end, and we do these events on WoodyCraft.net every 2 weeks. And anyway, you can check that out if you're a Minecraft person, maybe get distracted by the thing in the corner, I don't know where it is. But if you're a survival person, then I'm going to talk about the stuff that I'm bringing. So first, some of the little things. This is my backpack. It's a day pack. I have a pack actually designed for week-long trips, but since I'm not bringing a tent, I'm not bringing a sleeping bag, and I'm not bringing any food, I don't need a big pack. This little one will do just fine. I'm bringing wet wipes and a poo shovel. You dig a hole, poo, fill it back in, and gotta have that.
I did not need to know how my dad poops in the woods.
Now you know. This is not even a thing I'm bringing. Wings of Redemption, I've owed him this bullet forever. Like, somebody sent us both these big bullets, and I put it in my pack so I wouldn't forget to give it to him. But that's not part of the survival trip. We'll just leave it in the trucks or something. The next little things I'm bringing, big stuff comes later. These are fire starters and insect repellent. Insect repellent seems like a nicety. I know, there's nothing else in there. But I just really wanted it. I've watched a bunch of survival YouTube videos in preparation for this, and those guys get eaten alive, and I just thought, I don't know. No food, no water, no shelter. That's enough. So in here is a compass, in case maybe that'll help us get back out somehow. Chapstick, because I need chapstick. This is bug repellent, because it was already in the pack. It doesn't really provide any advantage over the other. And suntan lotion, because I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but I'm the whitest guy you know.
Have you seen me?
Yeah, my daughter's holding the camera. She's the whitest girl. But
I'm the whitest person alive. Come on. I put albinos to shame.
So white. It is. Yeah, I held my arm up against an albino's arm, and I'm right there with it, except for the dark hair. But
we put albinos to shame.
Yeah, Hope can seriously hang with albinos. So I need suntan lotion. I'm trying to make this a 5-day trip. No food, no water, no shelter, no sleeping bag. 5-day trip. I'm new to that. So this is a water bottle. This is paracord, and then somewhere around here, oh, it's in here,
your water
is a water filter. And this is actually my second take of this video, so I'm going to try and move along quickly. But the water filter's cool. The bottle screws on the bottom. This thing floats in the water so it doesn't grab gook off the bottom. And you pump it, and you get filtered water out of the lake. I've used a bunch of different water filters before. This one's actually new to me, but my buddy Dan from Pink Hill already uses the same one, and I had a real good experience with it. So that is my water filter. We shouldn't have much trouble with water. We're gonna camp near water, and we have a filter, so...
And it might snow.
That's the biggest thing. It's gonna be cold. I watched this episode of Survivor Mode, Les Stroud, you guys probably know him, and he's like, oh, it is so cold out here. It is bone-chilling cold. It must be 40 Celsius or Fahrenheit, and it's gonna be 36. 36 and raining. We are a couple degrees, if you're a Celsius person, that's 2 degrees. We are a couple degrees off of snow. And no tent, no sleeping bag, no food. So
y'all should have just done a week-long hiking trip.
I've done that before. That's fun, but this is harder, and we'll see how it works out. The one thing we do have maybe as a cheat item, I don't know. Kyle said it was okay. This is my bedroll. If you're new to camping, when you lay on the ground doesn't warm up. You know how you lay in bed and your bed warms up in the wintertime? That does not happen in camping. The ground stays ground temperature, and your body does not warm it up at all. So you have to have some sort of barrier between you and Earth. Otherwise, you just get Earth temp at you, making you cold. And this is what I'm bringing. It's my Thermos. It's a lightweight little thing. I don't know if the camera captures it very well. But that's that.
I used it one time camping. It was nice.
So I have another one This is the other one I brought. I actually switched because it's a little heavier and I would go hiking. But I'm gonna bring it for Wings of Redemption because I don't think he has one at all. I know Kyle does. So so this is a spare, but it's not for me. It's for Wings in case he needs that because I don't think he has one. This is an optional item. I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring it. I don't know. Like Wings is talking about bringing a pot or something to cook with, and I wasn't gonna bring anything, but I do need something, right? Like normally what I bring is this. Like this goes in here, this thing goes in here, and this goes in here. This folds up. And then how it works is you take this guy out, it's perfectly sized. This becomes a stove, you light it, and you cook on it. And it's delightful. But I'm not gonna bring a lighter. I'm not gonna bring a stove. I'm not gonna bring propane. It's still in there. So, but I might bring the cup. I might bring this stuff. Because if I don't, like, you know, it's funny that, like, you watch Survivor Man and you're like, wow, he survived in there with nothing. But oftentimes it's not nothing. He's like, alright, here's a scenario. I'm snowmobiling. My snowmobile breaks down. So I got like a gallon of gasoline, a battery, a spark plug, and like fire starting tools. I've got the leather from the seat. I've got a multi-tool. I've got a toolkit that's stored under here. And by the time you look at it all, you're like, oh, you know what? If you think about this critically, it's not as nothing as it seemed. You know, he usually has the equivalent of a gosh darn, like, pot when he goes in these things, and I think I might bring that. I'm leaning toward it.
Moral of the story, when you go snowmobiling, bring a pot.
So this is my fishing rod, and like I mentioned before, this is a second take, and don't forget Minecrafters doing an event, one of these. I thought this was broken, and I assembled it upside down. I think I can do a little better this time, but that just sort of demonstrates how little I know about fishing. For me, this is not a reliable food source. I don't even know how to put the line on the reel, but we'll get that figured out. And then these things plug in. And at first I thought that I had like broken it off inside, and I felt really bad. But now I feel better because I realized there was just a thing in there that needed to be pushed down. And I think I can put this together quickly so you guys can get a vibe on what I'm
toy
dealing
fishing
with.
pole.
But this is like a toy fishing rod that catches toy fish, and I don't want to break it because I'm in a hurry.
Does it have a little magnet on the end to catch the plastic fish?
You're not too far off on that. What the oh, I'm doing this backwards because I'm in a hurry. And I'm trying to keep the video
Gosh darn, man!
at a good pace. Okay, so this is my toy fishing rod, and I will go here, and there's a spinning thing. I've never even put this on, but I'll
Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, I'm getting close to the camera. So
don't poke the camera.
Yeah, I think there was this idea, like I know Joe Lozon gave me a bunch of heat over it, that like, it's not a survival trip, it's a camping trip, because he's bringing a fishing rod. I promise you, for me, this is not a reliable source of food. I have no idea how to fish. But I will bring that and hopefully figure it out in time to survive. This is not a survival thing, it's a camera thing. I usually use it about that long. And I can hold the camera and talk to it. You guys have probably seen me do that. Oh yeah, there's camera gear up top here. I'm mostly filming this with GoPros. I tested it. They work decently in decent light. The GoPros, like the footage they get is great, but most of all, the accessories make
you look swaggy.
Sexy. Yeah, right? So how hot is this gonna be? Huh? Alright.
I would not want to be Kyle or Wings.
And then there's smaller things in here. I've got, I bought a bunch of batteries for this trip. It's a charger. I don't know. Kyle has a, you know those battery packs that are portable and you can plug a USB into them? This is a 64 gigabyte disc. I've got 3 batteries in this hand, and there's a 4th one on the computer off camera that is charging at the moment. So yeah, I've got camera stuff, and that's for you guys, but that doesn't really help you survive.
Unless you're documenting your death, but hopefully
yes.
That's not what's happening.
So that's all this. Oh wait, the gun. So the things that we'll be able to find are out of season. Like Kyle and I have talked about this a lot, and it will be a piece of cake. It would have been a piece of cake, we think, to get squirrel and rabbit. You see those all the time in the woods. And Kyle has a lot of hunting experience. I'm a pretty good shot. I have a fair amount of shooting experience, but I've actually never hunted. But I have this idea that it would translate well. Like my success with paper targets would help me shoot things in the woods, but I don't know. But this is not loaded, by the way.
He's freaking me out.
But the only thing that's in season is coyote and pig. I don't even know if there's any pig there. And
nice pork chops.
I don't even know, like possum or something. But
you might want to check it out before you go on your trip.
We've looked into it, but it's like I think they're possibly there, but you can't really catch them. But this is an AR-7. It's a survival rifle, and if we find something that's in season, then we'll have it. I'm also bringing like a handful of bullets, so so that'll be a thing.
Dad, I think you're forgetting something for surviving out in the wilderness. I think there's a steak on your table that you need to bring. You can't get eaten alive by werewolves or vampires or whatever else crosses your path.
I actually almost forgot that. On Painkiller already last night, they asked me to bring my revolver, so I might... Here, I'll show you.
By the way, we're big Supernatural fans, but do not spoil anything, please.
This also not loaded, but I'll check, you can see.
But also extremely out of focus.
This is a 357 Magnum that they asked me to bring, so I guess I'll bring this. And 357 Magnum, it holds 357s obviously, but it also holds 38s. And I have a ton of 38s, but the only 357 rounds I actually have are these silver bullets. This is a Apocalypse Preparedness Kit. It's a steak for vampires, silver bullets for
ghosts and werewolves.
I had no idea about the ghosts.
And the iron makes them freak out, and iron's in bullets. It's just a silver casing.
And then also the silver bullets are for zombies. So I guess I'll actually the spike. Zombies are pretty straightforward to kill.
No, but you gotta chop their head off or shoot them in the head.
We were 18 minutes long the first take.
And we're at 12 now.
Yeah. So so that's that. And then the last thing is clothes. If I'm cheating at all, it's probably on the clothes. But I don't know. It's like I said, it's like snowing out. I just have pants, a belt, which I think is going to be useful for more than just holding pants. It just seems like a rope almost. And t-shirts, shorts, so I can stand in the water, and these are like board shorts, so I can stand in the water and clean like my socks and underwear. And socks, underwear, t-shirt. That's it. I think I might bring a winter coat as well. And that's my gear. So I guess that's it. I've never done anything like this. I don't know how hungry I'm going to be. I don't know how cold I'm going to be. I picture a structure in my mind, but I also picture like the perfect forest with the 2 trees and the board that goes across that might not exist there. But
you do know for certain there's a Minecraft event tomorrow that you should check out.
Thanks, Hope. Yeah, so again, if you're a Minecrafter, WoodyCraft.net, that's the IP, 2 p.m. on Sunday. So
Eastern.
Eastern time, thank you, which is 11 West Coast and 7 p.m. in UK. So yeah, that's my survival gear.
Don't die, Dad.
I'll try not to. Thanks, Hope.
Bye.